Great.
Good afternoon, class 4, everybody at home, and say hello to everybody in the classroom because we are doing this together. Okay, so we are going to do a science experiment today. Now, something that you all do is drink a lot of soft drinks. I bet some of you drink most of the ones that are on the table. So we've got water and milk. I know lots of you had milk for your dinner. Orange juice. Fruit shoots, a particular favourite of my girls, that's where I pinch these from. We've got Coke with lots of sugar. And Coke with not very much sugar in.
Zero.
And what we're going to do, our investigation today, we're going to investigate the effect of all of these soft drinks on teeth. Now I don't know about you, but I don't fancy pulling my teeth out. Or walking around with a mouthful of drink in my mouth for a week to see what happens. Do you? No, Ava's shaking her head, definitely not. So we're going to use... Oh, I hope I don't drop them. Use eggs. Because eggshells are made from a very similar material to your teeth. Okay, they are made of something called enamel. Okay, and it's hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how all these liquids affect the eggs. So I've got 6 eggs, 6 containers. All my containers are the same size. That's really important because that makes it a fair test. Okay, so do you think I'm going to put a little bit of water in this one and then fill this one to the top with Coke and then maybe half fill that one with orange juice?
No, make it all the same.
I've got to make it all the same, okay? So I've got to make sure that the same amount of liquid goes in the jug. So I'm going to start with water because water's nice and simple. So let me find my water one. So, there is some marks on the side of my beakers. Okay, and it goes up to 250 millilitres, and I reckon if I filled all of those up, my egg would be nice and covered. Okay, so each one of these, I'm going to fill it up to 250 millilitres. So that's my first one done. What we're going to do is we're going to leave the eggs in these liquids. I'm going to wrap them up in some cling film because some of these liquids might smell when they're left for a while. I'm going to leave them for a week. And next week you won't be able to smell this at home, thank goodness. And then in a week we're going to take the eggs out of the liquids and we're going to see what's happened. Ava's pulling her face over there. What do you think might happen to some of these eggs? What do you think, Bradley?
Some of them might start.
Some of them might start to crack. Ethan, what do you think?
They'll dissolve.
Some of it, what might dissolve?
Like the inside parts of it, because the egg might crack because of all of the pressure on it.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Chase?
I think the eggs might go a bit soft.
Oh, you think they might go soft? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill all of my containers so you can see. Oh, I'll pull it off that. I found my fruit shoot one. There we go.
The milk one's going to smell disgusting. Yeah, milk stale.
I think the milk one is definitely going to smell the most. That's why I bought some cling film. There's my fruit shoot one, look.
What's a weird one in a beaker? It's orange. It's fruit shoot. Oh, it's going to stink so bad.
No, this is not, because this is like fresh as soon as you open it, so it's not going to smell fresh. I'm not keeping them in the classroom. I'm going to put them in the cloakroom. So even if it does smell,
Go on, we smell it in the cloakroom.
So 250 millilitres. It's going in every container. Every container is the same size. Every egg is roughly the same size. And they are all going to be kept in the same place, so at the same temperature.
Wow.
Orange.
You can't even see them.
I had to buy fancy orange juice as well with bits in, so. Oh, there's our orange juice. Yeah. Out of the way, so I don't want to put it on the floor.
She's leaving the best ones to last.
The best ones till last. I can tell what you drink when you're not in school.
Yes. I actually never drink Coke because I think it's too sugary.
Mrs. Herdsman drinks Coke, but she drinks
This Coke.
without any sugar in.
You drink the Diet Coke.
I drink Coke.
See?
And drink the sugars.
Very carefully.
Put some spilt on my table. I can see it. Looks like
I'm going to have to wait for the bubbles to go down for these ones.
Oh my goodness.
While we're waiting for the bubbles to go down, people at home, you have got this sheet. I'm going to show you the one I haven't dripped on. You've got this sheet. And I want you to fill in sections 1, which is what are we going to find out. Sections 2, which is drawing a labelled diagram of what we're doing. Section 3, which is telling us, well, what have we done? What have I done? And then section 4, which is what do you think is going to happen? That's your prediction. So I want you to do that. When I finish setting up my experiment, that's what you're going to do. And then we're all going to come back next week and see what's happened. No, but we'll be here and then they'll be at home, won't they? Too many
all
bubbles.
the eggs shining. Ew.
It doesn't matter.
Putting your finger in gets rid of the bubbles quicker.
I just drink it straight up. You can drink it.
I don't even know.
Now we
Now
have
to get bubbles.
Almost done. Right. That's my full fat one done. Full sugar. Just need a tiny bit more in. Oh no, a tiny bit more. Not more.
I'm not actually getting myself from all.
Right, so that is my experiment set up. So, go and fill your sheets in, people at home, and we'll see what the outcome is next week. Bye.